We use that where I work.
I like it.
Tizog or tazog.
I like it.
It's kind of like
Tazog.
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 Yes.
Good.
So should we start with a little PSA song?
Yeah, sure.
Perhaps?
That sounds good.
Want to tell them about it?
Yeah, so I find as somebody that likes to do educational work and things like that, that sometimes you have to simplify concepts in order for people to get messages. And sometimes this works really well by putting them to very simple tunes or children's songs, because that's how we're programmed to learn. So this is a song that is very important for conventions and event goers everywhere.
Which we go to a lot of.
Yes,
so.
we go to a lot of them. So we usually like to start at least one set off with this to sort of set the mood.
And it's from our second album.
Yes.
Sloppy Seconds.
Sloppy
Also, thank you to everyone who took the survey and helped me make the set lists.
Yes.
Yay.
We built the set list entirely based on your suggestions, so thank you. It made our lives easier.
If you want to take a picture, get consent.
If you want to take a picture, get consent. If you want to take a picture, they're a person, not a fixture. If you want to take a picture, get consent.
And if you want to touch their cosplay, get consent.
If you want to touch their cosplay, get consent. If you want to touch their cosplay and don't want to cause them dismay, if you want to touch their cosplay, get consent.
And if you want a big embrace, get consent.
If you want a big embrace, get consent. If you want a big embrace, there's a way to close the space. If you want a big embrace, get consent.
And if they still say no, back away.
If they still say no, that's okay. If they decline your advance, it's their body, not your chance. If they still say no, just go away.
Yay!
Alrighty.
That's the
Enough
appropriate time to cheer, studio audience.
Yes, I'd like to. Give us some clapping in the background. There we go.
Yay.
Affirmation.
We're
feedback.
always like, be very quiet, and then we're like, oh, but you can clap. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I live for the noise.
For the noise.
Yay.
Yay. We have Monty Python fans. What a shock.
Sweet.
Okay, so yeah, so now that we've started things off on the right foot with consent, it's very important. Then I guess we should sing another convention song about
Also from the second
album.
Second
Yes,
album, yeah.
yeah.
Yes, this one is about our possibly true, possibly false con adventures. Either way, it makes for funny stories.
Mine are
Yeah, it
getting.
makes
yeah.
it's a little bit of an explanation song about us. It's one of our introduction songs.
We like singing about ourselves.
Yeah, mine seem to get truer every year. So
We just pre-wrote your
we
life.
just pre-wrote my life.
Yes.
Wait, is that how that works?
Wait,
Did
it
we like
does.
speak our con into existence?
we just scripted like
Yeah.
your future.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Bang away, maidens, bang it sure and true. The fans will come from miles around for a good old maiden screw. Oh, bang away, maidens, bang it good and strong. What in the world will the good fans do when the maidens are all gone?
Our saber is a Slytherin. She loves silver and green. She's good at speaking parcel tongue, if you know what I mean. Our saber's quite the kingster. They know her far and wide. She said to Wesley,
As you wish.
now she's the princess bride.
Bang away, maidens, bang it sure and true. The fans will come from miles around for a good old maiden screw. Oh, bang away, maidens, bang it good and strong. What in the world will the good fans do when the maidens are all gone?
Our Rouge, she loves the Dresden. His book she does applaud. And if she ever met him, she'd ride his blasting rod.
Yeehaw.
Our Rouge once screwed some Trekkies, the answer to their prayers. She likes it rough, and now they know why Riker straddles chairs.
Bang away, maidens, bang it sure and true. The fans will come from miles around for a good old maiden screw. Oh, bang away, maidens, bang it good and strong. What in the world will the good fans do when the maidens are all gone?
Our Lucky loves Tom Hiddleston. He gives her all the feels. She thinks she gets the best of him, but in the end she always kneels. Our Lucky makes cosplayers blush with her sweet affections. Don't flirt with her in spandex, boys. It don't hide
True
erections.
story.
Bang away, maidens, bang it sure and true. The fans will come from miles around for a good old maiden screw. Oh, bang away, maidens, bang it good and strong. What in the world will the good fans fans do when the maidens are all gone.
Our Flint bangs a bit differently, but still had fun at con. Shot off the Dr. Stetson while dressed up as River Song.
Spoilers.
Our Flint, she once meant Link, they say. She made that hero drool, and then she left him in her dust and went to save Hyrule.
Bang away, maidens, bang it sure and true. The fans will come from miles around for a good old maiden screw. Oh, bang away, maidens, bang it good and strong. Watching the world what the good fans do when the maidens are all gone. Oh, bang away, maidens, bang it sure and true. The fans will come from miles around for a good old maiden screw. Oh, bang away, maidens, bang it good and strong. Watching the world what the good fans do when the maidens are all gone.
Yay!
Gonna yay all our own songs. I think that's fine.
Great. I love our songs. Our songs are good. All right.
That one's a parody of, or a filk of Bang Away Lulu, which is a song about a dockside whore.
That's fitting. All right.
Time for one from the new album.
One from the new
Ah,
album.
Yay,
Yes.
the album you all backed because you are amazing.
Thank you
And we
so
love you
much.
So
Love you,
much.
Thank you.
Super happy to perform for you exclusively
Yes.
tonight.
This is part of
Good time.
the benefit of backing the Kickstarters is you
Yeah.
get all of this behind the scenes access and things.
And after this song, should we take a few questions if there are any
I think
from the
that's a good
chat?
idea.
So, all right. So you have this song to get some questions in. We'll do some later too, but if you have any burning questions now, throw them in the chat.
So this song I wrote for DragonCon like a couple of years ago. We were suddenly kind of asked to do a family-friendly show, and we were like, we do not have enough family-friendly songs on that topic. So we're all kind of Hogwarts fans. We're in that like that generational situation where we were all like, yes, Harry Potter. Well, okay, all right. So yes, you still like Harry Potter though.
It's true. I read them in college.
Okay, all right, that's
That's
fair.
when they
That's-
came out.
Technically, I read them in college too because
True,
I
but
couldn't
they came
read them.
out when you were younger.
Okay, fair. All right, fine.
They came out when I was in college.
Fine. Anyway. Thanks, Mom. No.
Band mom.
Anyway,
Pearl.
so we all sorted into separate houses. So we have our Gryffindor over here, we have our Hufflepuff down the end, and our Ravenclaw, and of course I'm the Slytherin of the group. So I wrote. Of
Was
course.
there a doubt?
Was there a doubt? So this is my song about how Slytherins are the most misunderstood house.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have to remember how it goes. Yes. I know. I got it. Slytherins are evil, that's what other houses say. But as a Slytherin, I aim to change your view today. Slytherins aren't terrible, they're just misunderstood. Just because we're a little power obsessed doesn't mean we can't be good.
Oh Slytherin, they all think you're bad, but a Slytherin will be the bestest friend you've ever had.
Slytherins can be so kind, they take care of their friends. They'll find for you a meal 'cause you forgot your lunch again. They really are the sweetest, it just doesn't always show. And don't ask them where they got that sandwich, you don't want to know.
Oh Slytherin, they all think you're bad, but a Slytherin will be the bestest friend you've ever had.
Slytherins watch out for you, they make sure you're okay. They'll tell your ex to fuck right off and make them go away. They'll respect your choices when you want to win or quit, and most of the time will manipulate you only a little bit.
Oh Slytherin, they all think you're bad, but a Slytherin will be the bestest friend you've ever had.
A Slytherin will open up if you will listen. You know they care about you 'cause they don't just hold it in. Expressing their emotions is not their strongest trait, unless of course you count the feelings sad, mad, fear, and hate.
Oh Slytherin, they all think you're bad, but a Slytherin will be the bestest friend you've ever had.
I hope I've helped you all to see that Slytherins are fine. You don't have to reject us, you just have to have a spine. Your Slytherin can be bad at knowing where some boundaries lay. That's why we all need our Hufflepuffs to keep us all at bay.
Oh Slytherin, they all think you're bad, but a Slytherin will be the bestest friend you've ever had. Oh Slytherin, they all think you're bad, but a Slytherin will be the bestest friend you've ever had.
Hufflepuff! The true hero of the song.
Okay, all right, well,
Straight bear.
I
Straight
do-
bear.
I do like to
thing
collect
from-
my
what's
Hufflepuffs.
her name? The honey badger type thing.
Oh,
Here's how to be a
what's everyone
What are we drinking?
are we drinking?
Seltzer.
Yeah.
Diet Pepsi at the moment, but
Unfortunately, it's not very exciting yet.
Seltzer.
Two seltzers.
Water and tea.
Yeah.
yeah, Got to, we didn't bring anything to Sabers.
Nothing.
Although I am like right next to the bar and I just keep
That is
staring at
true.
everything over here.
I mean, and there is whiskey available, and there's maybe a little
And
bit later.
I brought chocolates.
Oh, you have Norwegian chocolates.
I brought
yeah.
Norwegian
yeah.
chocolates for after too, but
Yeah.
we don't want a lot of sugar right before you sing, so we're saving those. Will we be at Dragon Con?
we are waiting to
We're waiting.
hear.
We have officially applied. We have hit up the Filk Track saying, hey, if we're there, we'd like to be with the Filk Track again. The Filk Track has said yes, but the Filk Track does not decide whether or not we go to Dragon Con.
Yeah, right.
So we're waiting.
So we usually hear in the spring, early summer. So we'll know. You'll know when. Not when we know, but you'll know when we know, and then when Dragon Con says it's official.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when you will know, is when they put it on their website, and then we can start promoting it on social
We
media.
will not be able to do that fast enough once they tell
Yeah.
us.
Oh yeah, we monitor that website like every day. We're like,
Refresh,
why
refresh,
aren't we on there yet? But it's okay.
We did apply the day after the applications went live, which is the earliest that we have ever applied before. So I'm really hopeful that we get. Yeah.
High five to our convention applier, our official convention applier.
Yeah, I'm the one that goes, please bring us back. So yes, hopefully we'll get that information sooner than usual, but we don't
But
know.
we do have some other conventions on the
do.
books.
We do have some
We
other
will be at
conventions.
MarsCon Virginia in January, not MarsCon Minneapolis, two different things.
Yes,
Uh,
and that's in Williamsburg.
In Williamsburg, Virginia. We will be at Fantasy in Durham, North Carolina in March.
For my
And-
birthday.
Yeah.
Birthday weekend.
And we've
So
got,
if you see me there, you can buy me a drink.
it's
Clever,
true.
nice.
If you see, and we also have some local shows coming up for those who are in the Delmarva area. We will be at the Limerick Pub in Wheaton, Maryland on November 23rd, and we will be at the New Deal Cafe in Greenbelt on December 11th, I believe it is.
Yes.
It's the
11th,
Wednesday.
yep.
And the November 23rd one is a week before my birthday, so you can buy me a drink.
In fact, because it's at the Limerick, you can specifically buy you a Lucky Annie,
It's
right?
true.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have a drink
True.
named after me at that bar.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Does that mean we're just going to make the December Greenbelt show Saber's birthday?
Oh yeah. There you go.
Yes, we
Because
should do
you're the
that.
December baby?
It's true. I am the
Birthday
December
show.
baby.
Birthday show. And we have no shows in July, so.
Yeah, no, we don't have shit in July.
Sorry.
Because everyone's gone in July.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So, but we also we're gonna be, and this isn't a long way away, but this is next October. We
yes.
have been asked to be the musical guest of honor at the Ohio Valley Folk Festival.
Yes.
So we're very
Super
excited.
honored by
That's
that.
like over 30 years.
Yeah, yeah,
This
it's
is like
it's a big deal.
Yeah,
So we're
they do
excited.
the Pegasus Awards, which is the International Filk Awards every year. So we're super, super honored to be guests of honor there.
yeah, this is
very
really
exciting.
Yeah, where it's all the way is all the way in Ohio, so it's like it's gonna be the second longest con we've
It's
ever
in
driven to. right?
Columbus, right?
Yeah, I think
Yes,
so.
Columbus,
Yeah. Mhm.
Columbus.
Yeah.
The only other time I'll go back to Ohio. 'Cause I escaped Ohio, damn it.
All right.
Don't let them hear you say that.
Any other
No,
questions?
no, no. I'm saying I'm coming back for them.
There's tons. All right, we'll
Okay.
do a couple more.
Sure.
What's everyone's pets? Like, what
Ah.
pets does everyone have?
Oh, I'll start. So I have two cats. I have Lily, who is my adorable little black grue. And then I have Messalina, who is an empress and knows it. Very floofy, possibly Maine Coon, possibly Norwegian forest cat mix
Big ol' floof.
that came from the wilds of Texas.
Nice. I have a gray, probably Russian blue rescue named Atticus, also known as Atticus the Catechus, also known as Atticus of Borg, also known as Atticus Buttwalker. And he is an adorable, weird roommate who is also part Muppet, I'm convinced. He looks too much like a cat to be real. Like, he looks like a Muppet interpretation of a cat.
Yeah.
But if you... Brief plug, if you want to see pictures of our various pets, you should go onto the Misbehavin Maidens Discord, because we have a pets pics channel.
We do also
And-
have a couple of us have Instagram accounts.
We
for
do
our
have
pets.
some
Yeah.
Instagram
I
as
have
well.
Empress_Messalina for my cats.
I do not have an Instagram for my pets specifically, but yeah, there's nope. I just post a lot of pictures of him on my main one.
Like you do.
So,
Like
yeah.
you do.
And you two do not have
We don't
pets.
do pets.
No,
Yeah.
my wife is allergic, so I can't. But I have a shit ton of plushies that are kind of my pets.
Kind
Same.
of like pets.
Pokemon
Y-
count?
your
I don't
dice
know.
are sort of your pets.
My dice, I
Yeah.
collect fucking dice because they're so pretty.
How many sets do you have now?
I don't know. I have no fucking
That's how many
clue.
dice she has.
How many
So
stars are in the sky, Annie?
Yeah.
So many dice. They're beautiful.
A
Can you
galaxy
count
of
the
dice.
grains of sand?
Does DJ Roomba count as a pet?
Yes, DJ Roomba definitely counts as a
All
pet.
right. So one more, and then we'll do another song.
How did you guys get into singing?
Oh,
Now,
life.
well, so I mean, like
Being born.
we got into doing the maidens specifically.
Oh, maidens.
As
The rest of that, but
okay, yeah.
Okay.
So not how did the maidens start, but how we each got into singing. I started when I was 3. My mom was like, "You should sing at church and things like that." Yes, that's how I started. And then she made me go to voice lessons, which I am grateful for. It's one of the few things I am grateful for from my mother. And I just always loved singing. Like, I mean, that was one thing that was consistent through my childhood. And I started doing professional gigs and stuff like that when I was about 12. And yeah, it's just always been in my life. So
Yeah, it's really always been a part of my life too. As far as I can remember, I've been singing. My mom would teach me harmonies by doing the harmonies, and then I'd accidentally slip into her harmony, and so I learned to stop doing that. And now I'm a fucking harms addict. But yeah, I was doing karaoke when I did karaoke at a restaurant when I was 5 years old. I did Daydream Believer, and it was really fun.
Wow.
And so I've just kind of kept it going through life.
I just generally wouldn't shut up as a child, whether that was speaking or singing. And it was weird because I started out trying to play instruments once school had band type things. They made us all play the recorder one year and all play the violin one year. You can imagine how great those recitals were. Then I tried clarinet and piano and electric organ all before I was like 11. And realized I hate practicing an instrument. I would rather do a practice while I'm doing something else, like driving or, cooking or something. So singing is the easiest one of those to do.
I didn't do anything official with singing until the maidens. Sang along to the radio, sang
Sang
karaoke.
behind the bar. You would sing when there was like no one around at the bar, though.
Yeah, but that's again very unofficial. I mean,
I mean,
And-
it was a hobby.
and then she had the unfortunate
and then Saber
privilege,
heard me
yeah,
singing at the bar.
at the bar, and also then we
along
lived
to
together
the
for
music
5 years.
that was playing
Yeah.
over the band.
and
audio.
I was like, you should sing. Like, you should sing. You should do this. And then I forced her to join the maidens. No, not quite. She did audition. And all
I
that.
got press ganged into service.
I was like, you're auditioning. Do it.
And I was living with you at the time, so
Yeah.
there was no getting out of it.
No getting out of it.
Right?
Now she's trapped. No.
So
All right, let's keep moving.
do we have an official end time for this, by the way?
I
'Cause
don't-
we're like a third of the way into our time.
Oh,
If
God.
we're doing an hour.
Shit.
Yeah, I was
But, like-
really confused about the fact that we've got that many songs
Sorry, it
and
wasn't short.
questions.
Our songs
I
are
didn't
short.
think about the questions part when I was putting together the set list.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Like, I can stay for a bit
Yeah, I
if
can
y'all
stay,
can.
yeah.
I mean-
All right.
Mhm.
I guess we didn't specify how long it was going to be.
It's
That
true,
was
No,
our
we
we
decision.
didn't. We left it
We
open-ended.
shot for an hour, but it'll
Yeah.
probably be
Oh, we're gonna
longer.
be more than an hour if we get through
Oh,
all
hell yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah. But let's do
Anyways.
another few songs
Sure.
and then take some more questions later.
Okay.
So this one,
This one is a cover that we added some verses to of our awesome friends in music, the Double Clicks.
yay,
For
double clicks.
Double Clicks fans. Yeah, we heard this and we're like, this is amazing. Yes, please. And also, let's upgrade it a little bit. Let's update it.
Yeah. And we got to sing it with them when we opened for them earlier this
fun.
spring in at Jam and Java in Virginia.
And that's on our
Jam
YouTube
and
channel,
Java,
isn't it?
not
right?
Java.
Yeah.
It's on our YouTube channel, so if you
Yes.
want to see
Yeah,
that,
I
definitely
was
check
so
that out
happy.
after the show.
Yeah.
After the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You and I are kind of like Romeo and Juliet. And then I'm romantic and sweet, and you're an immature loser with friends who are unreasonably violent. You and I are kind of like Aziraphale and Crowley, and that I'm charmingly naive, and my palate is refined, and you won't stop dumbing your houseplants. In these stories we want to know, will they or won't they? But with us, I know the answer, we won't. In these stories we want to know, will they or won't they? But with us, I know the answer, we won't.
You and I are kind of like Simon and Kaylee, in that I like spaceships and have a brilliant mind, and your whole damn family is crazy. You and I are kind of like Lily and Severus, in that I die for the ones I love, and you shouldn't be allowed around children.
In these stories we want to know, will they but with us, I know the answer, we won't. In these stories we want to know, will they or won't they? But with us, I know the answer, we won't.
You and I are kind of like Scorpia and Catra, and that'll support you no matter what. But you're completely obsessed with your ex. You and I are kind of like Valkyrie and Captain Marvel, in that we're totally compatible in every way, but our love isn't Disney approved.
You and I are kind of like Starbuck and Apollo, in that after all this is going to end in an anticlimactic way. You and I are kind of like Starbuck and Apollo, in that after all this
Unresolved sexual tension.
An emotional investment.
Time and money.
This is going to end
in an anticlimactic way.
This is fine. Everything is fine. You and I are kind of like Rey and Kylo, in that I know how to survive on my own, but you should really put on a shirt. Hey, it's just distracting. It's just very distracting for me.
Those fishing waders. Whew.
You and I are kind of like the Doctor and River song, in that I'm a total badass with some fabulous hair, and you've made out with both my parents.
In these stories we want to know, will they or won't they? But with us, I know the answer, we won't.
One more time.
In these stories we want to know, will they or won't they? But with us, I know the answer, we won't.
It's a very fun song. Oh no!
No.
Interesting.
Technical issues. Interesting. Split screen apparently has out of sync audio. Working on that now.
We'll keep working on
All
that.
right.
Yeah. So,
But we'll
That's all right.
keep
As long
singing.
as you can hear the audio, that's the important part, right?
It's true.
oh wait, no.
It's true.
So we have that one was from our second album. This next one is from the new album.
This song was inspired by Tumblr. There were a lot of posts going around, and they're still going around. Like they just keep popping up almost every week on my feed about mermaids and how they lure people, like classic mermaids. We're talking like femme-bodied mermaids luring male sailors into the sea by
Heterosexual
like
male.
heterosexual male sailors into the sea by like showing their boobs and singing and being like, yes, I am sexually desirable. And that's like the myth and the story and everything. And then I was like, and then there's posts being like, but what about like ace sailors, right? So like, would that work? Would it still work? And or what about like female sailors? Because there were a lot of female sailors at the time. And then heterosexual female sailors. And then what about queer sailors, right? Like just in general. So I wrote a song about it so that those questions can be answered.
The public wants to know.
Yes.
Mermaids and sirens sing songs from the deep, to dash men on rocks or to put them to sleep. What do they do with all the rest, the straight gals and the queers? Do sirens change their music when it falls on deaf ears?
Straight gals and gay guys aren't into topless broads. They barely even notice them swimming in their pods. Mermaids call for backup when it doesn't go to plan. Those lads and lasses can't resist a rugged Aquaman.
Mermaids and sirens sing songs from the deep, to dash men on rocks or to put them to sleep. What do they do with all the rest, the straight gals and the queers? Do sirens change their music when it falls on deaf ears?
Aces and grays hardly give mermaids a thought. They hear the siren's tempting song and just say, could you not? But those fishy maids have found a way, no one can catch a break. They know not even aces can resist delicious cake.
Mermaids and sirens sing songs from the deep, to dash men on rocks or to put them to sleep. What do they do with all the rest, the straight gals and the queers? Do sirens change their music when it falls on deaf ears?
Demisexuals all like to think they're in the clear. They listen to the siren song without a spot of fear. They make pals with the mermaids that follow them around. Their friendship blossoms into more, and oops, they are all drowned.
Mermaids and sirens sing songs from the deep, To dash men on rocks or to put them to sleep. What do they do with all the rest, the straight gals and the queers? Do sirens change their music when it falls on deaf ears?
Mermaids and sirens are just like you and me. They're all over the spectrum of sexuality. Only one little thing is certainly assumed. Lesbians, pansexuals, and bis always are doomed.
Mermaids and sirens sing songs from the deep. To dash folks on rocks or to put them to sleep. It doesn't matter who you are or how you play the game. They'll eat all of the rainbow 'cause our meat all tastes the same. Yes, they'll eat all of the rainbow 'cause our meat all tastes the same.
Now it's time for the drum.
Oh, yes.
Ah, yes.
Pardon me. So this next song is one also from the new album, and I struggled for probably a full year because I wanted to write a love song that was also about anxiety, because I have anxiety, like many nerds. I find that any group of people that tends to overthink things probably has anxiety. Anyway, so I started playing with this idea, and I was like, what about a song about how you have anxiety, you fall in love, and usually that makes your anxiety go absolutely bananas. But if you find someone who quiets down the anxiety a bit, what is that like? And I set it to a song that is a semi-popular earwormy sea shanty, which if you were on the internet, 10, 15 years ago, you may have stumbled across an endless loop of the original song. The original song is called Chicken on a Raft, and my version is called Bunnies in My Brain. Lying in my bedroom, wide awake.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain.
Trying hard to sleep, but I can't catch a break.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain.
These worries might all be real or fake.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain.
But I'll never sort them out before I wake.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain. Bunnies in my brain, both night and morning, filling me with anxiety, numbing on neurons like sweet romaine. And I can't stop the worries, I got bunnies in my brain. Hi ho, bunnies in my brain. Hey ho, bunnies in my brain.
I try medication and meditation too.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain.
'Cause managing this is what I gotta do.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain.
Some days are tough for me to get through.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain.
But that got a little better when I met you.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain. Bunnies in my brain, both night and morning, filling me with anxiety, numbing on neurons like sweet romaine. And I can't stop the worries, I got bunnies in my brain. Hi ho, bunnies in my brain. Hey ho, bunnies in my brain.
When I met you, there was a twist.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain.
You're so much more than just a tryst.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain.
Those bunnies in my brain, they must be pissed.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain.
They're quieter now and they ain't missed.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain. Bunnies in my brain, both night and morning, filling me with anxiety, numbing on neurons like sweet romaine. And I can't stop the worries, I got bunnies in my brain. Hi ho, bunnies in my brain. Hey ho, bunnies in my brain.
You ease my brain sometimes for sure.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain.
You make me feel nice and secure.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain.
But I'm not saying that you're the cure.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain.
'Cause that belief is immature.
Hey ho, bunnies in my brain. Bunnies in my brain, both night and morning,